Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today I would like to talk about the importance of target selection and wood or as a raw material selection, especially if you are a beginner to achieve the best possible stick rate for your skill. Okay, so what I done is I used these boards. These are top boards from pellet wood. Okay, so if you've been following the channel, you know that I like using or reusing timber. I like to make my targets out of reused material, namely pellets. Okay, so I used these exact same top boards before. I either as a frame, which worked relatively okay, or I have made an end grain target out of this as well. Just the bottom and the top, and the middle was bigger blocks, and it worked okay as a end grain target. Now I also made a different construction vertical grain target in the bottom, which is also very hard. Okay, but for interest, just for interest, I made one which is basically this way. Now, what I found, and I know I enjoy throwing screwdrivers, okay? So I can stick these in the bottom, the Phillips. Okay, they have to hit perfectly square, but then they do stick. On the top, if I just slightly off, basically hits and it bounces off. Sometimes it leaves actually a nice mark, but just bounces out. Wetted it 3 or 4 times, so it's as wet as it can be. So today I'm just going to show you a few throws with screwdrivers, then a few throws with my big heavy bow shuriken, which is very I should say pointy, but it's actually got a really aggressive tip on it and got 240 grams of weight behind it. And then we're going to do a few throws with the arrows. Okay, and just to compare the stick rate. Okay, so let's do a few throws with the demolition screwdriver. So these are heavier than normal screwdrivers a little bit. Okay. Yes, these both of them were slightly over rotated, but that's what I was talking about. It hits and it bounces off. Three more just for fun. That was sideways, so that doesn't count. But saying that, into an end grain target, that would have easily stuck, not falling out. Right, so let's do a few with the heavy bow. Now this will stick into concrete, so I'm not sure if that's a real comparison or a true indicator. Now, for interest's sake, I don't know if it will show up on the video or not, but if you listen to it, no, and yes, there is a burr on this side. So the tip is actually started to fold over. That's right, I can fix it with a bit of a fireworks, no problem. But the target is not forgiving. Arrows. Yes, they leave big hole. Yes, they They're almost the perfect throwing knife. And yes, this wasn't a perfect throw, but the arrow has a relatively meaty tip compared to my bow shuriken. And listen to this. There's a burr, so the tip started to fold over on that one as well. So my kind of conclusion or suggestion, if you're a beginner, use the soft as possible wood for your target. It will increase your stick rate and reduces the wear and tear on your implements. Now, also, my personal opinion, an end grain target will beat or will be better than a vertical grain at any day. Doesn't matter what type of wood you're using. And possibly a low ground would be even better, but sometimes low grounds are hard to come by. But yeah, so this was just kind of one of those spur of the moment videos. Maybe it's interest to somebody. In any case, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.